talented Susana Baker. And it is a Tuesday, and she's here live, and she's got some guests in the audience, and one of them has 4 legs, believe it or not.
He absolutely has 4 legs. I feel like I have 8 myself. I've been like an octopus this week. I'm telling you, it is buzzing out there in the art world. I mean, all eyes are on us, internationally wise. We have Art Week, we have Art Basel, we have Pam opening up, and I got to tell you guys, if you don't support the arts, you know, if you don't, it's like Christmas. You go to church only on Christmas and on Easter. Well, for God's sakes,
a lot of people do.
Well, you better do the same thing when it comes to Art Week and Art Basel. Come out and see what is happening in your own backyard. 100,000 people are going to be coming from all over the world. The economy for Miami with this venue is so huge. It brings so much money to Miami, and it brings all the fabulous people and the art connoisseur and the art enthusiasts. And with that said, I have a wonderful guest in front of me, someone I've admired for a long time, super talented, all over Miami, Wynwood, our very own Luis Valle. Good morning, Luis.
Good morning, Susana. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my God. And I got to have you. I actually told Luis, bring your mascot, Gallery. Gallery is his little doggy, the most adorable thing. Tell us how you found Gallery.
Well, actually, Gallery walked into the back of Lester's, which is in Wynwood, and a friend of mine was, dating one of my interns, and she brought him over one day, and we just hit it off, and eventually my friend asked me if I would like to take him over, and then he just kind of became the Gallery dog, so his name is Gallery.
Gallery.
Very good.
And
Very
and he's always with you.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, Irreversible Magazine Noors, which I absolutely love too, her commitment and passion is amazing. And you know, she is always in the forefront and a trailblazer and setter with all the things that she brings out of Miami's finest around the world as well. And I'm really happy if I find this article. I see that you are on this article with your dear friend and also my dear friend, Miami's finest as well, Diana Contreras.
Yes, it's an inside-out piece featuring me, and also the piece was done by me, Diana Contreras, and Buddha Funk. We all collaborated on this artwork over at the Plain, which is a place over in Wynwood where it's like kind of like a kids' playground. So we came up with this mural with a Mother Nature type of theme and like all kinds of like creatures, and everybody had their own hand in it. You know, it was a great experience and an awesome mural to put down.
I have to tell you, it is absolutely beautiful. It's, if you know Joey's Restaurant, my listeners, Art Talk, and the South Florida Business Today, we all know you go there for lunch or for dinner. And if you go to Joey's Restaurant, right next to the Wynwood Walls, you want to go across the street. You'll see a big black whale, and you'll see some kids playing. And as you turn that corner, which is 26th Street,
It's 25th Street.
25th Street between Northwest 2nd Avenue going up to North Miami towards going east, you will see the most beautiful hand, and it's gorgeous, and it has this Aztec feeling. It almost looks like fabric. It looks like you're not sure what it is, and then when you go in right in front of it, you just see that it's a beautiful one-dimensional drawing. But the way the painting and the way that Luis works, you can't miss Luis. To see a Luis Valle, you will always know it's a Luis Valle because he works in a very unique way, a very unique style. Also, to see Luis work, he doesn't use a marquette. He really comes from the history of his mind. They go for it. They go with the spray paint. They go with the paint. And what Luis does is you have your own brushes that you yourself make, right?
Well, I've done various things with the brushes that I've made some of them. Some I've been lucky enough to find some that work for me, which helps me do my work a lot faster. So the longer I've been doing this style with the dots, I've found different ways to get them done, and now I got it pretty down packed where I gotta get a nice perfect circle, and I can get my patterns down real quick.
Well, I have to tell you, you came out for Murals for Morale last year, and you were center for space. All eyes were on you. You actually covered and graced Miami Herald there with a picture of your work. You did the Magic Snake, which you're really famous for. And I got to tell you, you'll see Luis's work all over. But you know, Luis comes with a lot of education behind his background. He was born in Nicaragua. He retrained, all his formal training came from FSU, and then you got an MFA with New York University as well.
We won't hold the FSU thing again. Us Cane fans over here.
It's all right. I was always a cane at heart.
Yeah,
that's my
I'm
school.
still sore. I'm still sore from the beating you gave us.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it was FSU was a great experience. That's where I got a lot of my formal education, and they had great studio spaces and facilities there. So I just really immersed myself in the art over there. And then going over to NYU was also an amazing experience. You know, New York being the art capital of the U.S. was a way for me to really just enhance my work and learn about all the international and national artists. You know, it's the best of the best over there.
Anyway, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we have, and I have to tell you, Luis Valle, besides getting all your formal training, you also received an award by an artist residency also with your back, Brooklyn Cable.
Yes, actually, I was involved in a lot of video work when I got to New York. I started getting involved into video art and really immersed myself into that. It was a nice new medium for me where I was able to use sound, motion, and the visuals, you know. So it was a way for me to paint on digitally with, you know, it's a whole completely different medium. So I got awarded a residency at the Brooklyn Cable Access Network,
Nice.
where I was able to show my videos on the channel, you know, throughout the year.
Right on.
I have to tell you, you know, this mural that you're doing, and Luis, you've done a lot of work through Wynwood. You've embraced a lot of the walls. You've been invited by a lot of developers. You've also come out to Hispanicize. This year we want you out there as well. We've been talking a lot about this year, the arts at Hispanicize. But you cannot miss, as a director also of Brisky Gallery, you're doing a wonderful show for December. Now with Art Week, you are doing your opening reception called Affiliated. And this is an urban art experience where you're inviting a lot of international and Miami's finest.
Yes, it's a really well-rounded show with a lot of international and national and local artists. So it's showcasing the best of our local talent. You know, that's all artists that are amazing painters and also do some mural work as well. But they are all fine artists, so they have a nice mixture of their paintings, but they're known as well for the work they do out on the streets.
And I love it because, you know, it's really, you know, the whole buzz and the whole international eye started with Art Basel, but definitely Wynwood is kicking ass. I mean, I find that when I do my VIP tours, the first year people ask me for Basel tickets. Now everybody's asking me for Art Week, for Pulse, for Art Miami, for what's happening in the Wynwood area, what are the hot parties. So you're going to definitely be seeing me with your groups. Your opening reception is Tuesday, December 3rd, 7 to 11, and you are located at 130 Northwest 24th Street, Brisky Gallery, on 24th Street, 130 Northwest, and you could find out more information by calling 786-409-3585, and that's Affiliated Art of the Urban Experience at Brisky Gallery. Now, I am really happy that I have a surprise here for you because I have called in Diana Contreras, who is, I love this woman, and you guys work a lot together, and so good morning, Diana Contreras.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Is she there? Hi, Diana.
There we go. There we go.
Good morning. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. At least it's a phone call, but you know, you're a dedicated teacher. You work in Homestead, right, as an art teacher? Oh, well, you know what? Thank you, class. Thank you so much, class. What grade do you teach? Well, there are some lucky.
Boy, that must be like herding cats, huh?
I gotta tell you, those are some lucky students. I feel like sneaking in there, like really like coming in with some short little something and making believe I'm a student because they are so gifted in the sense of having you. They're so awarded by seeing the teacher in front. They might not understand who's teaching them, but they will get it if they don't. I mean, your parents, I'm sure everybody should go and see the affiliated show that you'll be doing at Brisky. But you guys, Luis and yourself, just came back from New York, right?
Yeah, we went at the art fair Pinto, New York, and me and Diana were able to go up there and do an installation for Reversible magazine. Maybe Diana wants to explain a little bit more herself too.
Tell us, Diana, how was New York? I saw all the cool hats you wore. Well, Diana, I gotta tell you, I have seen your murals all over. I'm in love with them. I love the Queen of Hearts that is on 36th Street, that giant, gorgeous queen that embraces a pawn shop. But I gotta tell you, you did it a fabulous job, and it's almost a 3-story mural. It's perfect, but it's just people stop. I'm always doing tours through Wynwood, and one of my big tours is off the beaten path. Not just doing the commercial walls. So when people go see the work that you and Luis went together to do that beautiful tree of a lady, your works are in Brazilian Vogue. Also Ocean Drive, Luis's work is in Brazilian Vogue. You're in Ocean Drive. I mean, I'm so happy that people are taking notice because us as a community of artists, we've always seen and embracing our very own Miami talents is where I'm at, and I'm so honored and proud to see you grow and Luis grow every single day. So I want, Luis, please tell us the show you guys are going to be doing again.
It's affiliated, Art of the Urban Experience. It's going to be on opening December 3rd, Tuesday, from 7 to 11 p.m.
And I got to tell you, for everybody, go get Irreversible magazine. How can they find this, Diana? Because I know this is not on the stands. Will it be on sale at Brisky's?
We'll have some over at Brisky, but you can link on to Irreversible's site on Facebook. Also, she usually has in some of the art fairs. But best way is to contact her through Facebook to find where to get one of the magazines.
And that would be Irreversible, right?
Yes.
Just like the name. And so anything you're working on outside of Affiliated? Any other murals that we should be seeing for you, Diana?
The mural that I'm working on is for the Santa Fe.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Luis. We love you. Brisky Gallery. Everybody go out on December 3rd. Brisky Gallery on 24th Street. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on.